to be putting it straight to you. Now, just to say before I go any further, the stream might go down at some stage. It could happen. It might happen. We're kind of having tech issues this morning. I haven't been here majority of the day, but when I was here, basically not a lot worked. Let's put it that way in terms of the Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So we kind of been having tech issues. The same with all week, but it wasn't as bad as yesterday or today. So basically it's kind of 50-50 if it'll go off or not. So we might be only here for about 10 minutes, 20 minutes and it'll go off. So whenever it goes off, it goes off. And that'll be it for tonight, I suppose. Because it's just not working at all today or yesterday. It wasn't working much yesterday either. It's just been very bad internet-wise, so I don't know what the problem. Hello Stephen, hello Sean, I'm looking well, thank you. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday, but apart from that, that's why I wasn't even going to go live today, but I said I'd give it a try. So it must be just something with the weather or something like that, because it's just been terrible now. From last night to this morning, and obviously I wasn't here the majority of the day, but when I came back a while ago, it's still kind of iffy. You know, it's working, but it's still iffy at the same time. Like it's at some stage it just chooses to commit suicide itself, the internet. Like literally this morning it was working for about 10 minutes and just decided to throw a fit, and then just refused to work for an hour after that. So it's kind of dicey, didn't it, for whatever reason. So I don't know. Does anybody else have that problem with it? Maybe it's the weather. Maybe it is the weather, because it's just been terrible the last day or two. So who knows? I don't know. Well, hope everybody's having a good Saturday so far. Enough of my issues and problems. But yeah, so we're not probably going to be long tonight. That's what I'm trying to say, first of all. That's what I'm trying to say. Because no doubt in the internet we'll have a fit in about 20 minutes time and just have a fit. Because it did have a fit. I'm only back a few minutes ago. And it did have a fit since I was back. Because I was watching a YouTube video and had a fit midway through it. And then it worked for a second and then it had another fit. So it shouldn't be doing that, but I don't know. But hopefully we're grand, and hopefully we'll be fine for at least if we can get the live stream out of the way, for if we can get an hour out of it, then that'll be good. Also, I seen your comment earlier on, Sean. I didn't get around to liking it or anything like that, but I seen it earlier on when I was out on my phone. Thankfully, I have mobile data on my phone and stuff like that, so I can see if I'm in the house and stuff. So yeah, a lot of things have happened now the last day, I suppose, in terms. I'm sure people have seen YouTube's response to Sniper Wolf for what she did. So it's interesting. It's very interesting in many regards. I have to always check to see am I live, because I have a funny feeling it could be kicked off at any second. So I'd be a bit nervous about that tonight. And it's kind of very. Basically, it was kind of very shit response YouTube give, and just to put it straight, basically YouTube is the biggest Sniper Wolf fan going. You know, they will not do anything to hurt Sniper Wolf, basically. So basically, she's only going to get a slap in the wrist. That's basically what I'm trying to say. At most, a slap in the wrist, and that's about it. And it's all forgotten, all forgiven. YouTube's not going to do anything about it. And the best thing about it is, they put up a Twitter post about it on YouTube team on Twitter, sorry, not on YouTube. And they basically said, oh, Sniper Wolf is going to get a temporary, you know the way you have ads and stuff on your video and stuff like that. So YouTube for the moment are going to, whatever temporary means, does that mean a month, a year, when? They didn't say when, they only said temporary. So I think it's probably only a week or two they're going to do it. So basically she won't be getting any ad revenue for a week or two maybe. Or a day maybe. They're only going to do it for a day or a few hours or a few minutes. Who knows? Temporary. That's what it was like. It's not like indefinitely. Literally, what should have happened, she probably shouldn't have got any ad revenue at all, made any kind of a living on YouTube. YouTube should have said, no, after what you did, no, we're not going to give you any more money. You can stay on the platform and upload videos if you want, but you're not going to make any revenue with us. You know, we're not going to do business with you. That's what they should have done. Or either that or kick her off altogether. But I think that would have been the better option, just not give her any money at all. But at the moment, they're just kind of reluctantly, they literally used the word reluctantly, they really had to do it because everybody and their mother was telling YouTube to do something about it. And especially because it took them a week to do this. A week. It took them a week. And if that was anybody else, you know, they'd be very quick on the ball. If I said, God forbid, something about, you know, I don't know, about something they don't agree, the politicians and stuff in Dáil and don't want you to hear, they'd be very quickly taking me down. If they want to, you know, they wouldn't wait a week for it, let's put it that way. They straight away be like, get this off, out, get them out, off, get them off. During COVID and stuff like that, I said something I shouldn't have said, and YouTube was very, very quickly to take that down. Even though I appealed it and stuff like that, they were very quickly were like, nope, this is, fuck you, and that was it. But yeah, it took a week for them to say, oh, we're not going to do anything with Sniper Wolf. We're just going to basically do a temporary suspension of a modernize, basically ad revenue and stuff. They're not going to give it to her for a week or two because they said temporary, it's not indefinitely. And then basically the next bit too, you can just see YouTube just begrudgingly making this statement and just being like, how dare you criticize her as a Sniper Wolf? She's allowed to do whatever she wants. And they literally like both sides. Basically not putting the blame on one person. They're like, both sides is to blame, basically. Even though, you know, let's be fair. Jack's films, what did they watch from? He lived in the house. And she went to his house. He didn't ask her to come to his house. He basically lived in his house. And another YouTuber came to his house. Jack's film basically didn't tell Sniper Wolf where he lives and stuff like that. And she just turns up out of the blue. And YouTube's like, it's both sides. And that's about it. And then he obviously gives out that she takes a picture and puts it on her Instagram story so millions of people can see of his own private residence where he lives. Another YouTuber of nearly 4 million subscribers himself. You know, you would think you'll be very pissed about it. I think anybody would be very pissed about that. And YouTube's like, it's both sides. It's not just one person who did this, the two of them are to blame. Instead of just putting the blame on one person. Oh, you're going to the Gamma match tomorrow. Well, the best of luck to Gamma. But yeah, I just thought YouTube was very begrudgingly. Like, the only reason why they had to say something, because literally everybody and their mother was up in arms about it. And it literally had to shut people up, basically, because people kept being at YouTube about it. And look bad in them. You know, they made it worse now with this statement. Like, they didn't really do anything solid. Like, they're basically picking favourites. You know, they're picking favourites. Like, if I said something, you know, against something that the government don't agree with or YouTube doesn't agree with, or just even speak the truth about different things, YouTube be like, get rid of this fellow, out, get out. You know, straight away. And there would be no two ways about it. You know, if it was banned or something like that, there'd be no two ways. They'd be like, this is the way it's going to be. Fuck you. And that's as simple as that. But if Vesta Sniper Wolf does something, you know, there's two sides, especially because she broke the law. You know, it's different saying something maybe. But literally when you turn up to somebody's house and break the law, you know, and then dox them and then put them in harm's way, you know, that's literally breaking the law. And, you know, technically, what YouTube's basically saying, anybody can really turn up to somebody's house and do that. But again, we all know if somebody did that to her, you know, they'd be gone in 5 minutes off YouTube. You know, like it's crazy stuff. But again, as I say, nobody should turn up to anybody's house. On YouTube or in real life, they're not supposed to be there. Anyway, that's enough of that. But I just thought if I had to get out of my system. It's crazy stuff. I know I went on about that for a few minutes. Lovely bit, thank you. So yeah, Paddy Costco too. I don't know if you know the Web Summit kind of thing. They used to have it in Dublin back in the day. They moved to Lisbon there a few years ago, in Portugal. Basically, he was the CEO. You've probably often seen him on Twitter. Given he mentioned Leo Varadkar one time at the Web Summit, which Leo was very upset about. But basically, Paddy Costco, he used to always give his opinion on whatever was happening in Irish politics and stuff like that on Twitter, which he's entitled to do. Even as a CEO of a web company, he's entitled to do it. But he made comments about the conflict in the Middle East at the moment. and obviously it was signed because a lot of people boycotted it and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Again, he's entitled to his opinion, but I don't think. Well, to be totally honest, I didn't really hear what he said, to be totally honest, but I presume it wasn't too bad now, because I presume the way people are going on about it was just talking about why the West is kind of all up in arms about. I don't know. But just seen that there before we went live. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably talking senses. Also, what was I going to say? Let me see. I check and see did the poll change. I looked at the poll last night, and everybody doesn't want me to play the game Lake. Nobody wants me to do it. I put a poll up just to see the people want me to do it. Because I would have done it if people said yes, but I think the majority of people are saying no. I should have put Tall O'Neill. Neil? Nope. The pen's gone. Yeah, so I put a poll up. So if you don't ever heard of the game called Lake, it's basically just a kind of you're basically a postman and you just deliver letters and that's about it. Nothing really too violent about it. But yeah, at the moment there was 8 votes. I put this up about a day ago, and there was 8 votes. So totally 8% said yes, we should play it, and then 63% said no. So unless that change was in the next day or two, then we probably won't play it. So we should wait and see what happens with that. But remind me next time we go live probably Wednesday if everything's going okay, internet wise and stuff like that. But walking, we're here for 12 minutes now, so that's a good achievement that it hasn't blown up yet in my face. Not yet, but it could happen. So we have to wait and see. But maybe it's stabilised a bit at the moment, so we might not say too much because as soon as I said it earlier on. No, I said it last night at one stage. Was walking fine for about 30 minutes, and it was like, oh, it's fixed, and then it just decided to jump out the window. So I probably shouldn't say. I probably shouldn't count my chickens. So yeah, we see anyway what happens to the poll. We see by Wednesday. We'll give it to Wednesday. We'll see what people say. I was going to put on some music too, but the reason why is too I don't want to really have too much on in terms of my Xbox and stuff like that on in the background, because obviously that's using the Wi-Fi and stuff like that. Particularly because I just want to keep my tablet going at the moment. Because at the moment it's kind of I don't want to risk overloading it. I suppose that's one that way. Because it might just jump out the window then hitting it. Because it is pretty bad now. The last today and last night. Like it's pretty bad. Like it is pretty bad. But anyway, any fun with anybody? Any fun? Any fun? Anybody up to anything interesting? Anything interesting going on? Anybody out dancing or anything like that? Halloween next week too, just to say. Actually, no, it's not next week. What am I talking about? When is that? What week am I? What day is it? Joe Biden. Basically, another week in the bit, I suppose you could say. So you won't find it too. You won't find it. Now, I don't know. Last year we were live in Halloween. I don't know about this year. We'll see. I can't promise anything now. I can't promise, but we have to wait and see. Where is this? There's a question, man. What was I going to say too? Hmm. So yeah, they didn't elect a House Speaker in the United States yet. Uh, there's a big protest in Dublin too. So yeah, apparently this was said the other day too, but I don't know how true this is. Did Elon Musk, particularly, I think the EU are putting pressure on him at the moment to ban Twitter basically in Europe. That's what I think the European Union is kind of whinging about it. Because they want you to heavily censor stuff and stuff like that, and not have people talk free speech and stuff like that. So they can have a pissy fit over it. So I think it was considered, I think some insider said that they were considering putting out of Europe. Having a snack, a chicken bowl. Oh, you're having a snack. And also too, this when was October? It was yesterday, yeah. That X, so-called X at the moment, YouTubers, but Twitter, sorry, not YouTube, but not I'm talking about like basically having another Prime kind of subscription thing for a month to have a tick mark, basically. Like it's crazy stuff. Uh, like free speech at the cost of no it. It's crazy stuff. And then this new King Kong game that's out on the PS5, I haven't bought it, but I've seen a few things online about it. People are not very happy about it. Um, also, Eamon Wine's on the Drake. So what's new in that? Eamon Wine's talking shite. So there's nothing really new to say about that when you hear Eamon Wine's name. Oh, well, at least it's still up. We might just go for another 10 minutes and that'll be good enough, I say, for the night, because I don't want to risk it for another hour. Another 30 minutes after that. Because I don't think we get there. Hello, Erin, only. How are you doing? So we're not going to be long tonight now, because it might have fit. So I don't know. I wouldn't pass on Mark Eamon Ryan. I just seen OT post about it on Twitter there. I was like, oh, fair enough. He's always doing it. So he's away with the fairies. So there's nothing new there. To be totally honest with you. So he just woke up and he whatever came to his head is head. That's about it. Him and Joe Biden should get on well. And then the next day he was saying, oh, I'm flying off to a big climate conference in Australia. I have to get a first class private plane, of course. It's going to cost €100 billion. But, you know, that'll be the next thing, is it? You were stuck. You're stuck for a playthrough. Oh, it's not that I'm stuck. We were supposed to play a game called Lake, and obviously everybody on YouTube seems to disagree. Like we were going to do that, but we have to wait and see. We see by Wednesday what's the story. I was going to play that for the time being. It would be under 20 hours. It wouldn't be that long of a game. At most, it'd be 20 hours. At most, it could be 22 hours, but at most, it would be. So, yeah, but I'm always open to other Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. It's just that I think that for now on, we probably should vote on games and stuff like that, instead of just turning up with a new game and just saying, oh, we'll play this. So, we see. Because as I said, I was going to play the new Assassin's Creed, but to me, it's not worth any good. So I only played for about a day, for about one playthrough, and then get sick of it and be like, no more, like you, no more. So it'd be very pointless because I just would abandon the playthrough. So we see anyway what Assassin's Creed, how we go. Like I did play Syndicate. I want to kind of replay Syndicate at some stage. For some reason, I don't know why, but it's just an urge to play Syndicate. Ooh. Oh, going down like a tree trail, yeah. Oh, I know, with the backwards compatible, it's okay. They should do the same for the PS trees and stuff like that. It's handy for the Xbox and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of games I want to play, but it's just about getting the time to play them. Because there's a lot of them. Like, I always wanted... I finished Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but that's literally... We're talking maybe 200 hours at most to nearly do the whole lot in Assassin's Creed. And then the DLC, the Irish DLC, you know, it'll never be done, basically. So you simply couldn't, you know... Like, especially because it's so random. Like, it'd be different if I just sat at home all day and just didn't have anything to do. You know, you could spend the whole day, you know what I'm saying, if you were a Twitch streamer or something like that, and you were getting income from playing games and stuff like that. But when you're out walking and stuff like that, so even like today, I'm only back at around after 6 though, after being out for a good bit of the day. You know, you're tired after the end of the day. Especially because back a few years ago, I could just fire on the PlayStation and play for hours. Nowadays, not so much. I might be able to play for an hour or two and then be dead after it. So I don't know. It'll be totally answer. But definitely have another game in mind after, like, you know. But again, we have to vote on it. It'll be a vote all. But you get what I'm saying, like, you couldn't play Assassin's Creed Valhalla because it'd be just literally hundreds of hours, hundreds and hundreds of hours. Like, it's a big game. Like, to do everything and then do the DLC, the Irish DLC, it could be crazy stuff. Like, I literally only completed Valhalla, like all the things in Valhalla. Like, it took me nearly 7 months to do it. Throughout 7 months, like, you couldn't play just one game for 7 months, you know. Especially because I was only playing about 30 minutes here and 30 minutes there, 20 minutes here or 10 minutes here, you know. And that was basically all it was. Maybe an hour sometimes, but, you know, it wasn't basically, it was here, there, and everywhere. I would, GTA 4 ever gets remastered, 100% we would. 100%, yeah. Like, I was going to play the Definitive Edition, but I think it's upsetting the Definitive Edition. Because, you know, when it originally was announced the Definitive Edition, I was going to play it and all that, but it's kind of a sad portion of San Andreas and Vice City and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty sad. Like, let's be fair, it's pretty sad the way they've kind of fucked it up, Rockstar. But probably GTA 4 will have a remaster at some point. And definitely we will. I'd be up to it. The GTA 4 is one of my favourite games, so definitely we probably will. If they don't butcher it. That's the thing. I was going to play through Red Dead Redemption 1 the remaster of that, remake of it, not remaster, sorry. But no, there's not really anything new to add to it, isn't it? That's what it, you know. Like, see, City Skylines 2 was supposed to come out this week, but it's obviously been delayed into the middle of summer next year. So I was going to literally grind that out for something for you. So we would have had a lot of live streams to do now in the next few weeks. Only for it's been delayed, and you know it's not going to come out on console for another while. So that was the plan originally. So that's kind of all gone out the window. Let's go bowling. We'll probably only stay for another few minutes because again I've been I've been having hard internet issues today. And yeah, and last night too. It was terrible. It's a bit better now. I can see on the side of my screen here. So I'm just worried about it cutting off at the moment. But we're doing well with it. I didn't think it would last 30 minutes. I thought we would only be here for 10 minutes and it'd be gone. It's good, but I think we'll probably be pushing it if we go for an hour. Because I think we're pushing the luck. They're going to come out. I rang them today before I left this morning. And they're going to come out Monday to have a look and see. Because they think it's something wrong with the wire to the internet or something. Going into the house or something like that. That's what they said. It could be damaged from the wind or the rain or whatever. So that's what they think. So they could be right. Yeah, it'd be hard. Them games, Chinatown and stuff like that, be hard looking just down. I couldn't do that. I get I'd rather just be on the ground, playing instead of being looking above. It's just too awkward. To be totally honest. Yeah, back in the day, I used to, but nowadays, after playing GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption, you never can go back to just looking down at the game. Like back in the day, that was the standard thing, but nowadays it's kind of all first person shooter and stuff like that. So we simply couldn't go back to the thing. But at the time, it was fucking revolutionary, just even having that. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah. Also, again, the last few weeks I've been talking about releasing this video, but for the life of me, I don't know. I have it recorded, it's all edited and stuff like that, but I'm kind of just holding back for a while. I'm actually holding myself back from putting it out. And I'm just kind of waiting. I don't think it's the right time to put it out yet. Not yet. Even though I have it all done now. It's like 100. Last week I had an excuse because it was nearly done, but it wasn't fully done. Now it's fully done because I done it Friday night. No, what was it? Friday night. Thursday night, sorry. Friday night. Thursday night. I'm getting fucking confused what day of the week it is. It was Thursday night I done it because it was only a bit that needed to be done left. So it's all fully recorded, all fully edited. It basically just needs to be uploaded and that's it. But it's about 30 minutes. So, and to be totally honest, with it and now at the moment the way it is, probably would have a fit. So. And just because I'm kind of holding back at the same time too, to be totally honest with you. What's happening? Oh, hello. I missed a lot. Hello, Fiona. It didn't even pop up that you were here. It didn't even have a pop up. Apparently green face is he? Probably is. I don't see him in the chat. Would that be Spud? Spud, hello Spud. How you doing? That could be. Oh, I know I see him now. Greenface, yeah. Sorry, I couldn't see. I was looking through it all. How are you doing, Greenface? Hello Spud. How are you doing? Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Sorry about that, everyone. I didn't pop up there. I've been having internet issues today, so things are a bit slow. Like myself, I'm a bit slow. It's alright, I suppose. It's been a bit of a nuisance today, but apart from that, and last night was a bit of a nuisance, but apart from that, it's all going well-ish. So, 1 second. Hello, sorry about that. I just forgot. I literally just remembered something. That what was it? It was a form basically to sign. And I need to have it posted. I could have posted it today, but it doesn't matter now. Because I had it filled in and stuff, and I could have. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. I literally remembered it when I was sitting here right now. But there's no hurry on it. It has to be in for Wednesday, so it doesn't. There's no hurry on it. It get there. Post it Monday morning, it'll be fine. So, I just literally just thought of that there now. When I was sitting here. But sure, look at it. Everything's fine. It'll be grand. Nothing's gonna blow up, hopefully. Oh, it's nippy. Yeah, definitely nippy. The weather is atrocious. So that's what I think is wrong with the internet at the moment here. That I think it's just the weather. I think like I rang the. Yeah, but a good job of remembering. I had it all ready now that, and I could have posted it off. Because they do collect the post here on a Saturday. They don't deliver the post, but they collect it at 3 o'clock in the post box down here. But I completely forgot about it. So, like, it's not that big of a hurry. It has to be in by Wednesday, but I could have done it. So I literally just thought about that there when I was sitting here. I didn't even think about it today at all. So as long as I remember about it Monday morning, then that's the main thing. But I probably will remember because I put it somewhere that I see it when I'm going out. The fact is that I had it downstairs when it wasn't really in the sitting room, and it was in the sitting room, and I wouldn't have seen it basically because I wasn't in the sitting room today nearly at all. I was in it this morning for a second, but that was about it. Well, yeah, I could put it in the post box tomorrow. You're right, yeah. Could do that, even though they won't pick it up. Like today, they pick it up on the Saturday at the post box. They don't deliver it, but they collect and bring it into the cabin. But yeah, I don't think they do it in the Sunday. They were just lying there, but I probably will just throw it in the post box maybe tomorrow. It's not that like nobody's going to rob it. I don't think. Oh yeah, I know about that. Justin Trudeau. So they said it to. I talked about it before. They said it to a veteran of the Canadian Army, a woman in the Canadian Army. She was looking for a chairlift. Basically, she can't basically walk, so she needs assistance getting up the stairs of her house. And she was asking the local government in her area in Canada. I think it was near British Columbia, somewhere like that, for a chairlift. Could they give some money towards a chairlift because she can't get up? And basically she was told back, oh, we can help you to die. We can help you to die if you want to die. So we don't want to spend the money on you, basically. So that's very good from a local authority. We can help you to die. How long did you serve? Yeah, she served Canada, I think, for 30 years in the military in Canada. And then literally when she asked for something of the government, they're like, oh, we can help you to die. We don't care about you. we can put somebody in from Ukraine in your house and everything be nice. You know, that's what they were taking in their head, Justin Trudeau. So, so. Yeah, one seller, but that's basically the same situation. I think she was in the 70s or something, and basically just she asked for money, just she cover a bit of it, and the local authority, like even in Cavan, the local authority is how no not by how but what do you call it? They have an obligation. That's the word, to fund some of it. So basically, if you're an only citizen, they have an obligation because there's grants from the government through the local authority for these things, for stair lifts, for handrails and stuff for toilets and stuff for elderly people. There's grants for it. Because I have looked for a woman once before, she was looking for handrails on the toilet and stuff like that, and for the shower and stuff like that. And there was money given to her, it was 2 or 3 thousand, but it's a lot of money still at the same time for the handrails and for the shower, and then going up the stairs too because she didn't have a handrail that was suited for. You know, it wasn't only just a rail, but she needed a handrail, like she can hold on to something with a good grip. So it's a good few bob, and then they get somebody out to do it and stuff like that. But she covered some of the money, the local authority covered the rest. So that's what can be done. But based in Canada, we're just like straight away, you do want to die, you know. Well, the government never going to put their foot down. So yeah, Canada's kind of we not talk about the incident when Zelensky was in Parliament and Justin Trudeau and all the MPs were there and they clapped for a very, let's put it this way, you know, not the person that you probably should be clapping for that was in a certain group in the 1940s and in the early 1940s and particularly in the 1930s, and particularly in the group that was committing atrocities and stuff like that, and they wouldn't give them a standing ovation. But you have questions about that. So it's very questionable. When you see that, like I don't know about here. I don't think they would do that here. Be totally honest. Even though the government are lunatics, but I don't think they would do that here. Because I think they would literally know that this doesn't look too good. I'm missing a lot of stuff. What's this? Yeah, great support. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's good that the local authorities can, like, that's what she was looking from the Canadian authorities, wherever she was in whichever area of Canada. Like, she was just looking for a few bob for basically it for a stair lift to get up the stairs. After the one thing she asked for after government, after her years of service in the Canadian Armed Forces, a small thing they could, a few thousand. That's really all it would cost, Canadian dollars. It wouldn't kill them, to do it. But basically, that's what she got back. Oh, hello. It's good. Hello. Good night, Stephen. Take care. You have to be up for night. You'll be up at 7, I presume that is, in the morning. You have to be up early tomorrow. Well, have a good rest of your night. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it's like Fidel Castro, Justin Trudeau. Yeah, well, we're not talking. We don't have to go there. We're not allowed to talk. Yeah, I don't think I will put up my Halloween decorations. I think we will leave them for this year in my room and in the house. I think we'll leave them for this year. Last year we put them up. I think we'll leave them for this year, to be totally honest. I was going to put them up, but I don't think we will. Oh yeah, but you have to go to work in the morning. Don't be up all night. Jesus, you have to do your job now. Yeah, well, I think Leo would probably realize, what to bring back the black and tans, because Leo literally does want to bring back the black and tans along with Charlie Flanagan, and they were very upset when they couldn't do it. But I think even they would probably know if they brought, say, a member of the Black and Tans, if he was alive today, into Dáil Éireann and then had a standing ovation. I think they would say, people might be asking a few questions about it, and particularly if he was involved with some slaughtering and stuff like that. I think they would probably say, people would probably ask questions. Well, take care, Stephen. But that I think they would probably know in their head. This would be an almighty backlash against us. You know. We haven't got our sweets yet, Fiona, for the house here. But I say we probably have 60 or 70 bags. I don't think we overdo. Last year we overdid it with 100 and something bags. It's far too much, far too much with 130 or something like that last year, and it was only about 20 cam, so we had too many sweets and there was nothing to do with them basically. So you know what I'm saying. So I think we go now this year. Probably everybody in the mother will turn up. But we'll probably do 70 bags or so, but not likely half. We get 70 people, but just to have a few extra in case they do. And then if they don't, we give a lot of the kids a lot more bags and stuff. We still haven't went offline yet, so that's good. We'll probably only stay into nearly an hour. It's 41 minutes now live. So we stay for another maybe 20 minutes, and we might be pushing it after that, I say. So it'll be good enough in there. No, I don't think I wouldn't pass too much remarks on in chat. Him and all the Minister for Justice is, there wouldn't be. As Maurice McCabe said, the Garda Síochána and the Justices was as big as criminal gang in the country. So, take that as you will. And Francis Fitzgerald lost the phone, unfortunately. She just happened to misplace it. And just happened all the text disappeared too when I found it. So, it just happened to happen. It just was very peculiar that it happened. And loads of emails were gone and stuff. Like Hillary Clinton helped them out. It just happened to me. It just happened. Just happened to be, as they say. Oh no, it's a lot worse than that. What they did in the Canadian Parliament, as to say, it's a lot worse than that. We're going back to the 1930s, basically. If you know, you know, basically. Because I don't think you can say too much more about it. Yeah, we like them going along and saying, let's celebrate Cromwell. Yeah, they probably wouldn't if they do it here. As Leo literally was on, but Black and Tans, when you see that, you're like, what hope is there for this country? Well, hopefully, fingers crossed, anyway, it in the works tonight, anyway. So I'm just going to sit down and watch a documentary or something just tonight, just to relax for a few minutes. So hopefully all going well, it does work at least for tonight. For a while anyway. I don't mind for for at least 20 minutes or something like that. For at least an hour or so. After that, I don't really mind after that. It's just basically when I need it, that's what I want. Yeah, it's more using to watch an army, it is. But it's a lot worse. Literally, we're talking about, as Matthew McGrath would say, in Hitler's time, basically. Also, speaking of Matthew McGrath, where is Matthew McGrath these days? Who? Oh, you're talking about that, yeah. Also, I don't know if anybody ever know about this YouTube channel, but he hasn't uploaded in about 2 years. It used to be called The Irish Nation Lives. He used to do historical things. Like the boat and the customs house and stuff like that. He's just basically gone silent for the last year or so. Didn't anybody ever watch that YouTube channel? But basically, he's kind of gone for the last year. So I used to always watch his videos. The French lad. But no, but this was an Irish kind of history channel. And it's kind of, I don't know where he's gone, that's what I'm saying. He's nowhere to be found. Oh, yeah, first one. Yes, I seen him. Yeah, Call of Duty World of War. He was talking about historic inaccuracies in Call of Duty World of War. I've already seen that too. Yeah, I've already seen it. I know, and he's talking about Black Ops One and the historic inaccuracies, and even adding new features into World of War, particularly. I've seen videos of that. I know, I've seen, don't worry. I've seen, I know what you're talking about. It's kind of Call of Duty. It's about the game kind of thing, I suppose. I don't know. He sounds like he's from. He's somewhere down the country. He sounds like Limerick or down that way. Limerick somewhere. He's either from Limerick or Cork. Or he's not from Kerry because you can't hear the Kerry accent in them. So either from Cork, Limerick, or somewhere down there. It's from that part of the country. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he's from Mayo, somewhere like that. He could be. He could be from Galway, maybe. I don't know. But you can hear the accent in him too. But it's hard to definite where he is from. Yeah, well, I had my cup of tea. I had a bit left, and it's cold. It's gone cold. Very sad. What's the weather like there, Mickey Joe? I could do better. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to know. It's somewhere that down. He's not from Cavan or Mullen. You would hear, or Donegal. You would know it, or even the Dublin. You would know it straight away. Like it's somewhere down there, down that part of the country. But it's not Kerry, obviously. But you know it's not Kerry because you would fucking know somebody from Kerry because you literally would hear them and you couldn't make out what they were saying. Like sometimes it's hard to know what he said. I had to rewind it to listen to what he said. So I don't know. It's hard to know. It's somewhere down that part of the country, or so I don't know whereabouts. I'd be very surprised now if you say Cavan. Somebody should ask him someday. Yeah, I don't know. It might be. I don't know. I think more down south, Cork, down that way. That's what I think. I don't think really anywhere down. Maybe I could be wrong again. I'm just going by speculation on what I'm picking up in his accent. It's hard to say it at the same time. Right. Fucking ads.
Hello, this is Mickey Joe with your weather
Alright, Mickey Joe,
forecast.
good man.
Oh, my name is Mickey Joe, you'll hear me on the radio. I read the weather forecast, cause I know the howling go. There's a horrid storm and heavy rain coming from the west. Stay tuned into the wireless, and I'll tell you all
Ooh,
the rest.
Alright, Mickey Joe.
There'll be sunny spells and scattered showers in Cork and Donegal. If it doesn't rain between the showers,
I'll be back in a second. I'm going to bring up this ad
there'll
here.
be squally showers all over, and the evening should be bright. And when the sun goes down, it'll be very dark tonight. Will you tell me, Mickey Joe? I'd really like to know. Will it be windy, cloudy, will it be rain or even snow? The weather here is hot and bad, cloudy, dark and grey. Will the day after tomorrow be as bad as it was today? Oh, my name is Mickey Joe, you'll hear me on the radio. I read the weather forecast, but I know
Fucking
the
notification too.
outlook. There's a horrid storm and heavy rain coming from the west. Stay tuned
Aye,
to the
indeed.
wireless, and I'll tell you all the rest. There'll be sunny spells and scattered
let's see.
showers.
Right, there we go. Copyright incoming. Sorry, Pog. Nice, so there you are, Mickey Joe. There's the weather for you. But yeah, did you hear the news, Sean? Did you hear the news with SS Sniper Wolf? I know, yeah, the little maxi focus, whatever you got, maxi focus on that. You didn't hear Vanessa Sniper Wolf. Basically, she's getting a slap in the wrist. That's basically it. I don't know, did you see YouTube's response to it? It just basically was a slap in the wrist. Basically, they blame Jack's films to YouTube. YouTube literally, in the statement, said it's both sides that are to blame. So basically, when he was living in a house, he shouldn't have lived in the house. He should have lived on the side of the road. And this wouldn't have happened. Basically, that's what YouTube basically was saying. He shouldn't have lived in the house. You know, that's basically what they said, basically. Near enough. Like, they said it's his fault too. You know. It's crazy stuff. Like, they said both sides. You know, I don't know what he did in the wrong. Yeah. Like, that's crazy. Literally, YouTube's like, you should live in the street. And then she wouldn't have been able to track you down. So basically, what I'm trying to say, they did do something now, in fairness. But they did take them a week to do something. You know, do something at anything. Just to even say what happened. It took them a week, basically. And basically what they're going to do for temporary, you know the way you have ads on your videos and stuff like that, and you get revenue from YouTube. YouTube's just going to slap on their hand. For about a week or two, maybe they're going to take all that money away from her and then give it back to her, obviously, in 2 weeks' time. So basically she has a temporary demonetization that she won't get any money for about 2 weeks. Because it's only temporary, it's not forever. So it's only temporary. So basically only for 2 weeks. And basically, fuck all is going to be like this. And that's about it. Nothing else is going to happen. And then she made a fake apology using chat BTT, whatever you fucking call it. Yeah, literally YouTube's picking favoritism. Like, if you see the statement, they literally, I said at the beginning of the stream, they're like literally begrudgingly making this statement. They're only saying it because literally everybody in the country was saying about it. It's the biggest thing at the moment on the internet. And particularly because YouTube was tone deaf for the last week. They didn't even say anything for the last week about it. They just kind of buried their head in the sand and said nothing for a long time. And they're begrudgingly saying it now. And you can see it in the way they said it. That they said it's both sides. Like, they literally, like, Jack's Films caused this. And they won't blame Sniper Wolf for going to his house and looking for trouble, you know. Because that's what she did. She was looking for trouble doing it. And they were like, it's his fault too. Because he shouldn't have lived in the house. If he didn't live in the house, if he lived on the street, she wouldn't have been able to find him because he lived on the street. That's basically what YouTube was saying. You know. And they said it's not Sniper Wolf's fault. He shouldn't have lived in the house if he was to be found. That's basically what she said. That's basically what YouTube was trying to say. But obviously, SS Sniper Wolf's just the simping for her something fierce on YouTube. Like, let's be fair. So, because she makes them a lot of money. Like, they get something like 50 million or something a year from Sniper Wolf. She gets about 30 million, but YouTube gets 50 million in ads and different things from Sniper Wolf. You know, so it's very profitable. Because again, she is one of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube. So, you know, so they're making a huge buck from her. Yeah, basically. And particularly with these new videos, like, she didn't even address the other things that's happened at the moment. The two other videos that are minors, particularly. You know, very sus. Like, she's just basically buried her head in the sand. And she made a statement, but it's basically just the Logan Paul apology. You know, for going to the suicide forest. I made a lapse of judgment and stuff like that. And then YouTube, at the same time, when Logan Paul done it, it's just pure and simple. Like, if I went and done that, and only Joe went and done that, we'd be banned. As we should be. You know, if you went and done something like that, you should be banned, or should not have any monetization, as simple as that. You should get a harsh punishment. They'd be the two harshest punishments you could get. But YouTube's just like, we're picking favourites, you know, which shouldn't be the way on a social media platform. If you're, particularly because, again, in this case, you broke the law, you know, in terms of docking somebody and then doing it. You know, you broke the law. And then it was Logan Paul, yeah. Like, he got in trouble with the Japanese authorities for that. Like, he got in trouble with the Japanese police and the state for it. And then just an moral aspect too, even though it wasn't, he might have been trespassing or something in the forest that time. You know, it was immoral to show the body. Like, he didn't show it uncensored. it was more, especially because it's such a young audience too. The same as Sniper Wolf. There's children watching it. They're seeing literally a dead body in front of them. Like, it's very immoral and it's very disrespectful. You know. It's really, really disrespectful. So, and nothing was ever done about that. They didn't do anything. They left it. You should bury their head in the sand again. But again, as I made the point earlier on, if I said something if I said the truth or said something, like even during COVID, one of my videos was taken down very quickly. Even though I appealed it and said that it was just my opinion. It wasn't that I was saying people should go out and whatever and do this and that and the other. It was just basically my opinion and what I've seen and witnessed. And they usually didn't like it. Simple as that. And even though I made an appeal and it was reviewed by a human, YouTube was like, no, fuck you. We're taking the video down, fuck you. We're not giving the community guidelines, right, but we'll take the video down. That was about it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if I said boo, they would cry very hard. Like, if I said something that they didn't really like at all, if I even said just my opinion on something, that's what I have to say to myself sometimes on what I'm saying. Because they wouldn't pick favourites. That's what I'm saying with me or with only Joe's. But when you get to a certain level, they will. Like, literally, SS Sniper at the moment could go out and shoot somebody on video, on a live stream, right? And literally nothing to be done about it. Suppose that YouTube would be like, oh, the trigger happened just to pull at the time you were shooting, and that's what was said. That's what would be said. And obviously there would be a huge backlash. Like, at the moment, the only reason they had to do something, because everybody and their mother was literally talking about it and why YouTube didn't do anything. So they kind of had to just shut people up, and do something. Even though they've done the very basic amount, and just saying, oh, we demonetize you for 2 weeks. Oh, like, it's only temporary, they said. So God knows that could be only for a few hours, letting on a few weeks, but I presume it's a few weeks, less than a month or so, temporary, because it's not forever. So maybe they only done it for an hour or two, and that'll be it. They wouldn't give up money for an hour or two, and then give all the money again. Screen behind them, yeah. Yeah, they're protected. Like, again, they make YouTube a lot of money. That's the thing. That's the beginning and end of it. It's very profitable for them. It's the same with Twitch. The protect no, this might sound sexist and stuff like that, but the protect women streamers like something fierce on Twitch. Like, at the moment on Twitch, it's nearly like a porn website. To tell the answer, I have something before, but it literally nearly is. And Twitch won't do anything about it, even though we shouldn't be allowed on the platform. There's platforms for that. These are social media platforms where you can game and things like that, and play games and stuff like that, and children are on it. Like, it's inappropriate. Obviously, Twitch has got a bit better on that. And even gambling streams and stuff like that. People encouraging young children to gamble and stuff, gamble all their life savings and everything. Like, thankfully, Twitch cracked down on the gambling streams, because young children were taking their mum's credit card and gambling and stuff like that, because their favourite YouTube or Twitch streamer told them to do it. So it's not a good example. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a good example for young people. It's not a good example for anybody to have it on their platform. And the reason why, and we all know at the end of the day why they let this happen, because they're getting a lot of subscriptions, the Twitch streamers, gifted subs, money and stuff like that. And obviously Twitch takes, I think it's a 70-50 split or something like that. No, is it though? It might be. Oh no, what's Twitch split at the moment? Like, Twitch gets up and, like, say you donate €70, right? Twitch should take €30 out of that, and you left with the rest, basically. So Twitch gets a cut, whatever you give, basically. Like, say if I went and gift 1,000 subs to a streamer, right? And that'd be about 1,000 subs would be fucking good God. Like, 500 subs is 700 and something euro, I think it is. Then 1,000 subs would probably be 2,200 and something, probably. Yeah, 2,400 or something like that. Nearly 2,500, nearly 200, nearly 3,000 euro later, let's put it that way. And Twitch would be like, thank you very much, we take this, you can have 1,000, we take the 2,000, fuck you, you know. So it's profitable for them, you know, compared to being on a gaming live stream where people wouldn't donate as much probably. And so, you know. But yeah, like Twitch is sexist. Like if a man does anything wrong at all on Twitch, you know, they will ban you to hell and to back, you know. But if a woman literally takes off all her clothes on Twitch and stuff like that and parades around the street, they literally will do nothing. That's as simple as that on Twitch. Because they're just extremely biased with it. And that's just putting it straight, you know. That's literally, you can see literally right in front of you that they're extremely biased on Twitch. Not so much on YouTube. You know, obviously if you... Well, I don't know, if SS Sniper Wolf done that or whatever, you know, I don't think they would do anything. Let's put it that way. But they would probably do it to an only job. No, I never did. I don't think so. Not too sure, but I don't think so. But like Logan Paul and them, they're kind of very up in the head and stuff like that. I don't like the way they kind of waltz around saying, "Oh, look at all the money I have and all that." I don't like that, particularly because they're kind of showing off, and that's just put it straight. It's all right doing fun videos and different things, but you know, showing off your wealth and stuff like that, and just kind of rubbing it into people's faces, you know. And people working hard, you know, there's people working out trying to pay the bills and stuff, and they're just kind of fucking around. That's just putting it straight. Fucking around is the word to say. And doing basically no work at all, that barely break a sweat at the end of the week. You know, like there's people working hard and they never would get to the way they, you know, the high level they at with the amount of money they have. And I suppose it isn't fair for people because there's people working very hard. And the people that sit on the computer all day and stuff like that, they shouldn't really be making as much as a person that's going out and doing the hard work, the labour. Like even a person in the hospital, a nurse, you know, nurses, young nurses and stuff working in hospitals, having to deal with people dying and sick and things like that. Even firefighters and stuff that are having to put themselves at risk. You know, it's not very fair. You know, and they never get to live a decent life. You know. Like it is, and society isn't fair. That's what I'm trying to say. The modern society isn't fair. I know Socialist 2.0. We need a revolution, comrade. But yeah, this is the first time nearly ever I probably commented on big YouTubers and stuff. Usually I keep out of that because they usually just argue among themselves and stuff like that. But particularly because at the moment, because what SS Sniper Wolf did, you know, and particularly the favoritism she was shown by YouTube, you know, that's why I'm very held out in speaking about it. You know, usually I would be very silent on these matters, you know, but I felt obliged to say my 50 cents on it. That's literally, you know, that's why I always, because usually the sort of stuff happening in YouTube community and stuff, I usually let it go on and just let it go on, you know, but, you know. And also there's another YouTuber from back in the day, back on YouTube now, and he's a danger too. Like he's a danger. Like if there ever was a danger, there's a danger. You know. We're not going to speak of his name or anything like that, but you know, somebody has to be watched. The FBI have to watch him. Like I hate to see SS Sniper Wolf's channel at the moment. I was just looking there to see the comments. Like they're still just up in arms about it. You know, like it's not going to go away anytime soon. You know, like it's still going to be mentioned all the time. So basically, it's not the end of it for YouTube or Sniper Wolf. Yeah, no, I never seen it then. No. Hello, thank you. Yeah, exactly what I said. Literally, I've done a video of that. Yeah, I've literally done a video of that. I'm literally doing that. I've talked about it in the video. Like it's crazy. Also, not many videos on my channel. It is. Literally before that, there was just endless amount of videos. Nowadays, not too much. Like I don't know when's the last time uploaded video. Must be 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Like there's fucking many videos that could be uploaded, but just haven't fucking been asked to. 2 weeks ago, oh, right? Yeah, I was taking that. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. I thought you were talking about the fellow that there's a fellow that goes and records guards and stuff like that, and he goes after them for parking and spots they should be parking the guards and stuff like that. There's a fellow that I can't think of his name. I often see him on YouTube and on Twitter and on different Facebook too. I've seen him. Can't think of him. Yeah, he's an English fellow. He's kind of an English twang, you know. So, you know who I'm talking about. I don't know his name, but I thought that's who we were talking about first of all. But it's probably not him, yeah. Like, I wouldn't watch it, but I've seen some of his stuff online. Obviously, as I say, straight away, the guard shouldn't be upset from traffic laws, you know. Obviously, if there's the blue lights on and sirens, somebody responding to this up and, you know, then that's justified if they're going to an accident and stuff. But obviously, if they're just going into the chipper or to the shop for sweets or something, and they park on the level crossing or something like that, where people only Joe's car park, or even a disabled spot or something like that, it's simple as that. The rules should apply to them. You know, they shouldn't be parking, like, say, up in the footpath or something like that. They shouldn't be parking there. Because it's the same as an ordinary Joe. It's simple as that, unless they have the blue lights and sirens on. That's the only time they can kind of accept for traffic laws. Oh yeah, well he's in prison. He was found with drug possession. That fella, he came over here and done videos. He's in prison. He won't be coming out for a long time. So, but yeah, I think we probably will go now in a few minutes. I just had the one downstairs now for that. Just give me a second. No idea. I think we probably will tip on for tonight. I think we have done enough for tonight. Because I don't know. I don't think the Etna will probably last. I think we'll push it probably now. So we're going to leave it there for tonight. So yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We'll probably be back Wednesday again. I'll see if I upload the video. I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on uploading it or not. No, I didn't see that. No, I didn't. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. I talk to you later. Enjoy the weekend basically because you have Sunday tomorrow, obviously, and then it's a work week again. So take care, everyone. Appreciate it as always, and goodbye for the moment, and take care.